Hey guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Sorry, I'm literally 5 minutes late, but it's not my fault. It's y'all fault. It's y'all fault because I got distracted reading the news really fast. So Tessica, the girl who Gorilla Glue girl, apparently it was a whole situation of her getting the money. Like, it shit is so ghetto. It was a whole situation. Apparently people who didn't even donate, hating ass bitches, hating ass hoes, went to complaining about her GoFundMe, and she had to prove to the GoFundMe people what she was going to spend this money on. Listen, nobody else has to do that. Y'all get me sick. But I digress. Today we're talking about Apryl Jones and her unhealthy obsession with her baby daddy Omarion. Okay, sis, you were laying up in Dr. Dre's house. Okay, according to his wife, you were wearing her clothes, her shoes, her bags, bitch. Her negligees and panties, maybe. I don't know. But according to Dr. Dre's wife, you all in her shit, and she wants to know why you in her shit, okay? You ain't got no time to be worrying about Omarion, sis. But I'll read the story to you. Before we begin, please don't forget to like this video. Like it now, like it later, just like the video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. So please follow, please subscribe. And now, let's get on with the beautiful bean footage. Let me tell you, the biggest loser in this whole situation is Lil Fizz. It's Lil Fizz, okay? Listen. Omarion is trying to live his whole life. Omarion's out here making money. Omarion's out here with his kids full time, taking care of his children. And this heifer still won't let it go. I got the article. We're going to read it. It's from Madame Noir, child. We're going to read it. But before we even go there, I'm going to have to give you my 2 cents beforehand, in the middle of the article, after listen, just listen. Anyway. Omarion be minding his whole fucking business. Bitch, you messy as fuck. And you still sitting up. And we talked about this, Apryl. I told you last week that we was forgiving the whole Fizz and the Omarion shit because you was a Sagittarius and y'all bitches be popping. But like, when do you pull? Sis, I thought y'all were like this and then y'all fell back. When are you falling back, ma'am? You is damaged, ma'am. That nigga is minding his whole business. Minding his entire business, being zen as shit. You're not going to keep trying to create a narrative to try to make him look bad. Now his whole narrative now is she went on Love and Hip Hop to get rid of the DL rumors, the down low rumors. Ma'am, she only started talking about that shit now since everybody is on Chris Stokes' ass and all of these surviving Chris Stokes documentaries out. Now you want to be talking about it. Now you want to accuse him of being attempting to be down low and you being controlled and all of this crazy shit. Girl, we can't do it. We're not doing it. You ain't gonna shade that man, okay? Let's pull up this article, sisters, because we can't. I'm so fine with letting her go and live her little life with Dr. Dre, whether he was whooping her ass or not my motherfucking concern, okay? Go in his house with his wife's sandals. I don't know, sis. Do whatever you need to do. Get it the way you get it, let me tell you, Apryl Jones is a Karen. Can I say that? And this is funny because all of these dudes is she's all Karen. She's out here literally trying to destroy this man's life because he don't want her no more. She's a whole Karen. And this is what you get. This is what y'all get. This is what y'all get lining yourselves up for the takedown like this. A whole girl, When we over it, bruh, when we so over some shit, we so over some shit. Like, he's so over it. And she's so mad that he's over it. I ain't got time for it. Let's read this damn article, child. It's from Madame Noir. Okay, hold on. Let me pull it up over here so I can see it better. Exclusive. Apryl Jones says she only joined Love and Hip Hop with Omarion to help dispel rumors about his sexuality. Ma'am, let me tell you something. You didn't even have to do that. You want to know why she didn't have to do that? Because it's over. That's how we are. That's how I am. I don't really necessarily have to. Why do I have to drag? It's like, that's what I don't understand. Why do you have to drag that man? He is still and forever will be the father of your fucking children. And you're so much of a horrible moms that they live with him full fucking time. Come on, ma'am. I'm not doing this, ma'am. You wanted to get rid of the children so you could live your best life, and now you living your best life. So please, leave that man the hell alone. I'm tired of her. This is a cute little shirt dress. It would look better on me, though. I got more titties and better hips. I'm such an asshole. Okay, all right, let's do this. The last time all eyes were on Apryl was long before the pandemic in 2019, where there was less important things to be in uproars over. The internet was unleashing the wrath on her and then boyfriend Fizz, okay? Calling them disloyal things. Dude, she done moved on. Fizz is fucked. Anyway, he can't even bump. He can't nothing. All of this because you wanted some fucking Karen box. Yoko Uno out this motherfucker. When I keep saying Yoko Uno, people be thinking I'm being an ass. Shout out to Yoko Uno. She died yesterday. It was either yesterday or today. She died, child. And I swear to God, I called Apryl Yoko Uno in that video before I saw she died. I was like, look, hey God, what happened? What the fuck is happening? Something went wrong with displaying the reps. What's wrong with Madame Noir? What's wrong with your page, ma'am? If this happens again, we gotta go. I don't deal with funny shit. And my internet security system ain't playing with these people. Let's do this one more time. They better get it together. All right, let's see. Okay. If they pop one more time, we ain't fucking with it. I'm read it off my phone. I don't know what's happening with them. The ghetto of it all, child. Anyway. Let me close this out. Okay. Okay, they paired with criticism following every photo they took together, every date they went on. They were happy with each other. They weren't happy. They were trying to be shady and look at God. But then they weren't. It came out in January 2020 that they called it quits. They stopped following each other, blah, blah, blah. Focus on the kids. Because basically Omarion said, I don't want that nigga around my kids. Okay? And they ended up falling apart. Because then he out them niggas around that nigga around my kid. That's what happened. And then Apryl ain't want the kids to begin with. So she gave them to him. So by the time Apryl gave, mind you, according to Dr. Dre's wife, this was the time that Dr. Dre bought Apryl a house. A $2 million house. Was Lil Fizz living in that house? Anyway, so she needed to get rid of her kids so she can hold up the way she wanted to hold up. I ain't mad at you, sis. If you want to hold up the way you want to hold up, get rid of the kids. Don't be holding up in front of your children. Okay. But then they weren't. Blah, 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 blah. So an opportunity came for the two to reunite as part of the cast of Family Reunion. They bring together players from all. She couldn't pass it up. Okay. I think here's where she started talking. I think that what people can expect to see on this series is, I think from everybody, we all came in with minor issues. Mine happened to be that me and Dre, whatever his name is, had not seen each other in months, like literally almost a year. And we hadn't talked in about 8 or 9 months. You're going to see us come in and we're cordial, but it's weird. She said it's kind of like, I haven't seen you. I haven't talked to you. So obviously there's some residual feelings that are there. And not that either one of us want to be together, but it's like we haven't had that closure. What the fuck are you talking about, bitch? I think you're going to see that. You're going to see me being more myself and saying my piece on certain things and getting the closure that I need. She is ghetto. She ghetto as hell. Anyway, the 34-year-old mother of 2 and medical radiation scientist, what could have been the usual mess from Love and Hip Hop turned into a healing experience. I feel like a lot of us, we all walked into something and we're walking away. It's not like the normal Love and Hip Hop where it's complete drama and everybody's fighting. She said, no, for the first time, I feel like you'll be able to see us walk away with resolve. There is no resolve. It was petty bullshit. It was being petty. Trying to, you know, throw a jab at Omarion because you know what it is? Let me tell y'all what it is. Because we Scorpios be so fucking chill and we don't outwardly let people see the effects of the bullshit they do to us, people really think we have no fucking feelings. We have all the feelings. They think we have no feelings and they try to go so hard to hurt us because we don't respond in the weakest manner for outwardly for every little shit you do. Like, we hurt. We're water signs. The fuck? Poor Omarion. I'm always gonna ride with him. This bitch could suck it off. We already touched on our romantic life. What? We already touched on her romantic life currently. But we also talked about Apryl about what went wrong in her relationship with Drew. How she felt with the onslaught of judgment from the public over the perceived betrayal of Omarion and the truth behind why she was different. Okay, let's get to it. Apryl Jones. So they asked her, you said you and Drew tried to make your relationship work and you went to therapy. If you don't mind me asking, why was it just not working? I know you mentioned you guys are 2 different kind of people. She said, this was obvious, but I mentioned it on the show too. I think we can't come into relationships being half people. I don't believe in that. I believe you have to come into a relationship being completely whole. And I feel like that's just not who he was. I feel like that's just not who he was. So for me, it just ran its course. When you're dealing with a person who doesn't quite know themselves fully, for me, I can't deal with that type of stuff, like insecurities and all of that. So it just really ran its course. And it just thinks there was a lot of pressure for us in general because of the circumstances of me being with O and people thinking Fizz was the bad guy when that wasn't the case. Both of y'all were the bad guy. He wasn't. Both of y'all hoes. Basically, she got what she wanted out of him. He was a petty nigga. She was over it, okay? Me and O haven't been together for now, what's going on to be 5.5, 6 years. When me and Drew got together, blah, 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 blah. So trash. How did your friendship change after the fact, knowing how important it was from the beginning? For me, I walked into that house I don't care about her walking into the house. I want to hear what she talked about on Omarion. A lot of people say they don't live with regret. Do you have any regrets about taking your friendship to the next level? She said, absolutely not. I would do it all over again in a heartbeat because she got attention. Not because she actually liked Drew or loved Drew. I would do everything the exact way that I did it because she was able to get, the attention she needed. Omarion decided to take the children. She got them off her hands and she got hindsight 2020, she probably been quarantining in Dr. Dre's mansion, playing in his wife's clothes. Okay, Stan, I respect that because I think people felt it was too close for comfort, the fact that you guys were friends and used to be with Omarion. She said, well, I think people perceived and people have perceptions, but that's just assumptions. I don't live my life like that unless I know facts. I can't really say, bitch, what are you talking about? I'm not doing this. But the person lying down with them at night, having their babies experience it. Okay, hold on, wait. That's why I have no problem with, I gotta read this over again. I don't live my life like that unless I know facts. I can't really say. I think most people are ignorant and I understand ignorance. It's cool. That's why I have no problem with it. But I don't live my life like that. I can't understand the perception of what it looks like to people, but it's not that way. You can't speak from a place of anything unless you're the person effing these people, excuse my French, but the person lying down with them at night, having their babies and experiencing their bullshit. Like, yo, go, oh no! I like that. I've gone through all of that with the father of my kids, leading into Drew being a great human being and being there for me. They weren't friends. Bitch, they were in the same group. Associates. I don't give a fuck what you want to call it, bitch. They were bandmates. Yo, I'm tired of her. But when you guys just started dating, do you think it necessarily important to Omarion? No, shit. I want to know when she talking about he DL. She said, so the writer said, well, what would you do if someone you knew started dating him? She was like, I wouldn't care. You a whole fucking lie, bitch. She was mad. She said, and where did you stand on people thinking Omarion was so unbothered by your relationship? She said, like I said, the world's ignorant. I can go online and say this and that and other and forth, but it is worth it. I'm not emotionally invested in O anymore. I honestly want the best for O. For me, knowing who he is and the way he grew up, I understand the way he moves, the way that he does. I have to respect that. That's cool. She's always with that's cool. You need that. I don't. So when it pertains to knowing those things and being one with self, knowing who Apryl is, April's a hoe. God. I really don't want to read this whole thing. Okay, here we go. What would you say is the biggest misconception about you? She says everything. That you ain't a hoe? Okay. I think that's who people think I am. A hoe. They don't know. We know, sis. We know. For the moment I stepped on TV, everything about me, people don't know that I went to school and I have this and that. People don't know. Just because you went to school don't mean you a hoe. It's a lot of hoes out here with doctorates and MBAs and shit. Okay? Well, hoes aren't GED recipients. Anyway, when we first met, he wasn't really doing well in his career. I supported him working. People don't know a lot of stuff. So I think the misconception for me, period, people only think they know, oh, Apryl is Omarion's baby mama, or Apryl now dating Fizz. That's all you hear. It's not like Apryl has this degree. We don't care about your degree. You are bro, you're a very intelligent woman. That's why you did what you did, and that's why you do what you do, and that's why you saying the shit the way you're saying shit. But guess what? I'm a smart bitch too, and I ain't falling for it. I actually held that person down. I held him down. I'm the one that held him down. I'm the one that held him down. Apryl has her own mind and is doing women empowerment movements. Everything is misconstrued because of love and hip hop and what they wanted to show. At the end of the day, I know what I signed up for. It is what it is. For me, I don't care. I think I was bothered by it before, but I'm grown now. I'm 34. I sat in my shit. I dealt with self, especially during COVID. So it ain't much that really takes me out of my element anymore. Now I'm like, you want your pieces? You're a good person to people. You're a great mother. You're dope as shit. You're building better relationships with your family. Those are the things that are important. I don't get caught up in effing social media shit, or what people think. Okay. Okay, here we go into the real one. She said, so the interviewer said, yeah, I think people feel like they saw you one way when you joined Love and Hip Hop with Omarion, and then after the relationship ended and you returned to the show, it seemed like you flipped. I guess people thought that was disingenuous. She said that wasn't the case. This is where she tried to call him gay. This whole situation with me and O and Love and Hip Hop was completely controlled. I never ever wanted to do freaking reality TV, ma'am, but you done it even after you broke. Ma'am, God. I can't. His management thought it would be good for him to show who he and his life with because there were gay rumors. Bitch. Let's not act. I made a video about this shit last year. About Chris Oaks and the whole B2K, Razzie, all that situation. I made a video about that last year. In the last couple of months, Sean Davy Way and I think Hotshot, a couple other people have been making videos on Chris Stokes and interviewing people and blowing shit up. And now you want to do this interview and talk about gay rumors? He was fucking Fizz. He was a part of the group. Ma'am, let it go. He is over your whole ass behavior. He's so over it. So, to show he was in a relationship with a woman and having kids and all that, they thought it would be great. If you love somebody, you're going to do it. But it felt very controlled. It wasn't really myself. On top of that, I was pregnant both times, so it was really not myself. And when I came out of the relationship, which was fully freaking controlled, she said controlled like 5 times. It was a lot going on. I was like, oh my God, I totally lost myself in that. Now I'm back and doing the fun Apryl who doesn't give a F. You're right, you don't give a F of nothing. It's fine, but at least you know that. You know, some people think that they decent people. At least she knows she's trash and she don't give a fuck. I have went on a show doing that, but because I have respect for him, I was like, all right, let me shut down. People don't pay attention to the fact that when you're in a relationship, well, that is true. When you're in a relationship, you have to play certain parts. But this girl, she trash. I don't want to read no more of this. This shit wore me out. That shit wore me out. I want to know what y'all think. I'm tired of reading it. Hey, Mahogany. So, okay, so before we go into what y'all think. So, she's still talking about this nigga. Even though, okay, she's still talking about him, even though their relationship has been over for 5 years. She mad that people called her a hoe for doing that whole Yoko Uno shit. Okay, the biggest loser of all was Lil Fizzy Pop. Okay, she fucking with Dr. Dre, living her best life, or wearing Dr. Dre wife clothes, allegedly, according to the wife. The wife got questions. The wife said these bitches got her clothes on. So, she living her best life wearing Dr. Dre wife clothes, living in his house, probably quarantining in his house, child. And you still talking about Omarion in a negative way. Come on, sis. Can I just say, come on, sis? You stay losing. Yes, I just read that she passed. She passed. It was either yesterday. I think it was yesterday. It wasn't today. I believe it was yesterday. I read it and I was like, because I had just used her name in the whole April, and I was like, damn, bitch, the fuck? She had just passed. Deshawn says, hey, Deshawn, she said now that she's dating Dre, we're down low now. She stays starting stuff. She does. Let's not act like she don't have, she didn't get Dre to threaten Moniece to the point where Moniece is like, okay, I'm not talking about them no more because he done threatened my life and my kids' life. Like, she thinks she got somebody who, you see, Apryl is not a smart woman, but she's way too emotional. She got way too much of that Sagittarius passion in her, bitch. Calm that shit down, okay? Way too emotional, and this shit gonna blow up in her face. She said Scorpio. It's gonna blow up in her face. She said we have all the feelings. We do. People think we're just so, because we might not, just because I might not cry in front of you don't mean I don't cry. I just cry in the shower, in a bathroom where you can't hear me. And I come out like, I don't care, mad cold and shit. But I'm breaking inside. That's how it is. Hey, Pan, African Nisha. How I actually like the way it, because before when I was commenting, I didn't really read it out. Pan African Nisha, that shit is cute. She said she just rolled her blunt. Not me. I gotta wait till I get off of here. I can't focus. I can take a little drink. But yeah, I can't be smoking on here. I'll be all messed up. She says she's a walking. Kingston says she is a walking contradiction. Like, bitch, make it make sense. And you was talking too much and they wrote out everything. So now we reading this shit. You stepping over your words. You babbling. You needed to say control like 8 times. Bitch, they heard you the first time. Now Omarion is some abusive, fucked up dude. You didn't do nothing wrong with fucking Fizz. Now Fizz's whole career is over. Okay? Over. And you done moved on to Dr. Dre's bed. Okay? It's not our behavior. She wants a response from him. Yeah, it's not our behavior. Yeah, she wants a response from him. She'll never get it. As a Scorpio, I'm gonna let you know she ain't never gonna get what she want. Nah, not after everything that she did. She could have got it. But after she did all that crazy shit, she ain't never gonna get it, ma'am. Ever. I know she wanted it so bad, and the fact that she wanted it so bad is why she ain't never gonna get it, bitch. Never. She said, lady said she a straight bird. She ain't never gonna get it. I would never give it to her. Ever. She said, right, how Fizz. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You here trying to talk about, but you know, she semi tried to throw Fizz under the bus too. But she didn't really, she was like, you know, because you don't know, he doesn't know who he is, and you know, and I'm like, this bitch she ain't dumb. I never said Apryl was dumb. That's not a dumb bitch. But she messy. And you have to be able to stop. I'm an emotional, passionate motherfucker. I get it. I'm an emotional, passionate person. But I have had to learn to stop. Because in that moment, in that second, that shit makes so much sense, ma'am. But hindsight 2020, is that what I really want to do? No. Because you're losing. You lost. She lost. If she want to get the goal was to get an apology. That's not how you get it. It's over. Thank you, Neek. Says she's disappointed in Dre. Why? Why disappointed in Dre? Dre is gone. Fuck Apryl. She's his type. He liked the light-skinned, half-black girls. Why are you disappointed? Oh, well. He gonna fuck her. He might marry her. Not our concern, boo. Don't be disappointed. Disappointed for what? He deserved better? Do you think Dr. Dre deserves a better woman than Apryl Jones? Sir. Ma'am. They belong together. Thank you, boo. Yeah. Like, you giving Dr. Dre too much benefit, ma'am. He belongs with the Apryl Jones. Just like the ex-wife asking about, the money he's spending on Apryl. She know because when she was the mistress, he was spending money on her too. And we had this, somebody would jump in my comments. I don't even remember which video we was talking about it. Oh, it was a Suki video. Like, sis, I never said be a prude. I never said be a virginal prude because they don't win. Being saucy gets you saucy. I just said don't be saucy for the world. Be saucy for that, guys. That's what I said. Don't be saucy like that for the fucking world to see. But besides her doing that shit with Fizz, ain't nothing wrong with Apryl. But she don't want to be a mom to her children, but Dr. Dre don't want to be a mom, don't want to be a dad to his kids. They're a perfect fucking match. I don't understand. They're a perfect match. She said, sad, petty, too petty. It's too petty. It's too petty. And that's what I mean, where it's like you trying to be petty, but like what is, okay, you mad this moment, but what about 10 minutes from now? You have to live with the repercussions of the shit you do. I'm just saying. She said that's after emotions. She said he only loyal to M. Y'all crazy. My juice finished. I've been drinking this juice, child. I would show y'all, but they ain't give me. Yo, why pause. Why skincare company tried to hit me up for me to do a promo on they shit? First of all, they tried to ask me to do it for free, right? They gonna send me a product. I don't want your products, ma'am. We see how much products I have. One, you're trying to live off of my naturally good skin, right? This is what they're trying to do. I politely hit her back. And I was like, I'm a business. She's a business. I'm a business. But she's a black business, I'm like, I'll give you an opportunity to send me an offer. I have prices. I have a price list, but send me an offer. Why this girl? I thought maybe she thought she was messing with a lifestyle blog. Like I say, I have a dedicated following on all my platforms. Women. This is who you're trying to reach. Grown women. Not little itty bitty barbs. Big grown women. Child, why she emailed me back? I woke up, before I went to sleep, because I didn't go to sleep till like 7:30 this morning. Don't ask me, y'all. I was drinking coffee all night. But I just ordered some decaf from Amazon, so we'll be better tonight, sis. Anyway, you know how much you try to... Bruh, she tried to offer me $30 to do a post. I get more donations from y'all in a day. She tried to offer me $30. She tried to live off of my good skin to promo her fucking items. I'm not gonna tell you who it is. Then offer me $30 to talk about her on YouTube, make a post on my IG, and put an ass in my stories. I didn't respond. The disrespect of it all. I was just like, wow. But I'm like, do people actually the disrespect of it all. I was like, you must think I'm so dumb or something. Or like this is my job, miss. Like, what is happening? You hit me up because you see my I lie, I stream, and I reach. You see when I post, I reach people. I reach the people that you trying to reach, and you want me $30, ma'am. She said it was for all his tea when dumped. Hey, Royal. And she said April is doing April foolish things. TX says she's an opportunist. April's still talking about. She's obsessed. She said, she said, I'm disappointed because he never changed. Oh, okay. Cause I was about to say, sis, because I've been seeing a lot of that too. Like people up in the comments like, oh, what Dre with April? Do you want him to fuck up a decent woman's life? And let's just be real. April ain't ugly. She ain't ugly. She do wild shit, but we ain't see her fuck Fizz on camera. On the IG, it's a lot of other bitches doing a lot worse. I'm just saying. China said they both belong to the streets. Hey, Miss Juicy, how are you, boo? She said they belong to the streets. Wagwan, mother. She said Dre and April equal. Dre and April is equal if you ask me. Yeah. They both. I think that's actually a very good couple. Honestly, they're a very good couple. equally yoked in the fucked upness. She said she messed his career up. She messed his life and his career up. And she gone. She gone. Do y'all want me to watch the I saw the last episode. I think it started last week. That whole Love and Hip Hop where they pull all the castmates together. If y'all want me to watch it, and do a show, a recap on episodes, let me know. Thank you, Anonymous, for the donation. Anonymous donated and said bomb ass skin. See, look, I just got more from Anonymous than old girl was trying to offer me to be the face of her brand without being the face of her. Like, what? Ma'am. I was just like, really? Wow. I was like, so y'all think, okay, I was just like, yo, go pay Instagram to promote your shit, ma'am. Go pay somebody else with not as good skin as mine to promote your shit, ma'am. I'm not doing this. Jada, it's all right, sis. She said, what's Fenty Skinny Water? I have the Skinny Water in the fridge. I mean, not in the fridge. It's about to be in the fridge. They said that the fridge might come, my new skincare fridge. Like, she really was trying to live off of my good skin for $30. No, at first it was a free product. Ma'am, do you know how much fucking skincare products? We know how much skincare products I own. I don't need your shit. Ma'am, I swear to you, I don't need nobody's free skincare products. Unless there's Tashi. If it's Tashi, send me some shit, ma'am. But I still want to check. Like, why do people think because we're YouTubers or we're black YouTubers, because they don't do this shit with white YouTubers. They don't think we should just be happy to get a free fucking bottle of some bullshit that we could fucking buy any fucking way. Like, I don't want your shit. Pay me. Maybe I should have mentioned that I had 2 whole degrees in marketing and I ain't a cheap bitch. I ain't a cheap fuck and I ain't a cheap. Let me just go back to the comments. Cause I'm all old. She just upset me. Me, girl. Me. I was supposed to make, girl, I charge people at, even if you look it up on a book value, and it's more than that, it's more than what, like, it's a couple $100. Like, you want to get up on our shit, ma'am. You want to reach, you want to reach my type, you want to reach my audience. Black women. That's who you want to reach. Grown ass black women. You want to use the fact that I have good skin and I'm all engaging with my audience, and you want to use that for your benefit. But yet you try to give me $30. Ma'am, I have 2 whole marketing degrees, not certificates. 2 whole of them. I know my whole value, ho. We're not doing this. She said, what, $30? The fuck? That's like 25 pounds in the UK. How cheeky, child. Cheeky. Brown girl. Yes, she tried it. She really tried it. And you know what? Normally I just send people the price. Want it or not. It's fine. But I was like, okay. I was like trying to be nice and interested in her shit. Because I was like, okay, okay, black skincare brand, source her products from Africa. I'm asking mad questions. I was like, oh my God, is it fair trade? Y'all know I'm in fair trade. I'm asking mad fucking questions. And I'm like, this is weird. I don't want to have to say this, but I'm a business. I I charge. So if you want to send me an offer, she sent me $30. So basically $30 for a YouTube post, a video, a shot, some shit. $10 to put it in my Instagram stories, okay? And $10 to put it on my motherfucking Instagram page, bitch. Cause I'm a low class whore, bitch. I'm a low class whore. She said black people only fault their own people like that. Like, yeah, like I'm dumb and uneducated. I'm really, if shit is so out, I respond back. And I'm not gonna. But like, it was like, really, bitch? I looked at it. I closed the bag. I said, I'm going to sleep now. It was like 7:15 this morning. I was like, girl, can't even buy a good hand. Girl, I can't, listen, I just went to the Caribbean store because it's a blizzard and I didn't defrost the meat. Okay. I just didn't, the meat is tomorrow. Okay. Listen. So I just went and bought oxtails and rice and cabbage and macaroni and cheese. And for me and my daughter, plus escovitch, it's like fish. It's like fish, you Caribbean fish. I spent more money at Fisherman's fucking Cove than she was trying to offer me for my reach. Because I'm a dumb hoe. I'm dumb. Girl, my whole good skin. And y'all, ouch. And y'all, my whole good engagement, all that. I said, what'd she say? I looked at that shit like 3 times. I said, that shit say 30? I was like, oh, she wow. I said, oh, she got me fucked up for somebody. She think I do this for fun. No, sis. I'm not geeked about your little $30, ma'am. We do's this. Keep it. Hey, Brownstone. He said he got a type. He do got a type. I take that $30 donation. Thank you, stupid. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. I'm not even respond. See, I'm like Omarion. Respond for what? I responded here. If she comes back to try to watch a thing and then she see it, I respond here to y'all. She ain't getting a response from me. Bro. She is not getting a response from me at all. She said, remember that song, Guilty Conscious? That's explained Drew's personality totally. She said every one of them looked like the wife. Right back to the streets. She said they deserved each other. Yeah, they both trash. She said, hey, she looking for a come up. She looking for a come up and he looking for a pretty wife. There's nothing wrong with, and we talk about this shit every day. I don't even associate with men who cannot make my life better. I've never. Why would you, as a woman? Especially if you're a beautiful woman. You're an idiot. If you lower yourself, you're a fucking idiot. And you deserve everything that this man did to you. Because if you lowered yourself for a nigga, he knows. Let me tell you. A broke man, a worthless man, whether he's broke, whether whatever, he knows that he's ugly. And he knows that you must be retarded to be messing with him. If you pretty like that, and he ain't got shit to offer you. Men know that they're supposed to have things to offer you. Don't believe the hype. They know that shit. Don't believe the bullshit. They know. Thank you, Jada. Jada getting all the stuff together. She said he does have a type. You're watching. Y'all say you're watching. I'm behind on Love and Hip Hop. I haven't watched it. I know that they came out with the first episode last week or this week. I don't know. But if y'all want me to, I'll do it. I have VH1, so I'll do it. I'll do it for the views, y'all. I'll do it for the views. It probably would have messed it. It probably would have did some. I'm not gonna say that because again, I don't want to say anything like that against the girl shit. I'm just saying that we need to be more business focused, have more business minds. Don't do that because again, this is a brand. I'm not on here, randomly. This is my brand. This is my whole, and that's what I told her. This is my whole business. I reach this amount of Black women. I engage with this amount. These are the people that you want to reach. And this is what you're trying to come to me with? Ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Once I see how men treat women, including his ex-wife, I would never jump right in the frying pan. Men not worth my dignity. She don't have no dignity. And a lot of women don't give a fuck. The reality is they don't care. And that's what you got. We need to stop acting like people don't care. People do not care. Okay? They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck that he beat Micheline, the first wife, but whatever her name is, I can never pronounce it. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. Okay? He is Beats by Beats. He beats. And they don't care. Okay? They don't care. It's what it is. Ain't a cheap fuck. I'm saying. $30. I ain't even. That's what I'm saying. Girl. Can't even get next to me. $30. Black. Oh, you talking about the woman who trying to do me? She's Black. I don't know. I didn't see her picture or anything, but it's a Black owned company, so I'm assuming she's either Black or biracial. You know how they do. I should not have said that. But she Black. Yeah. She said, you hit Jovi with a paper. At first, she didn't even want to give me the 30. I had to respond just for even to her off of that. She just wanted to send me a bottle or whatever the fuck. And for me to promote her shit for a free bottle of some shit that was like $12. Of me to just make a video about her shit and, do a skincare video and tell y'all all about it and how it made me so full. And put it on my Instagram and put it on for a free bottle. And then when I was like, ma'am, my business like you are, $30. I said, what? And then she had stipulations. It said $30 for a YouTube shout out /video. Instagram stories and Instagram feed. I said, this bitch bows. She bowed. She bowed the rocks. Yeah, oh Lord. She bowed. I said, it's time for bed. I said, it's time for bed. It's time for bed. Danny said, Omarion is such a humble guy. It's sad Apryl is attached to his name. She's just negative and messy. She is. She said, you look 30, so that's $10 per year, stupid child. She tried it. I was like, what? I was about to say, bitch, you dumb. But then, this is business. So I was just like, I'm just ignoring it. I'm not replying. I'm not nothing. See, it's my Scorpio vibes. Bitch, I'm leaving a hoe on red. I'm leaving a hoe on red. I'm leaving a hoe on red because I can't do it. I can't do it. She treated you like one of them guys who think that you doing you something. Yes, she must not watch more videos. I ain't that girl. She was doing something. She thought I was let's go for a coffee date type of bitch. Omar. Yeah, no, he not. He is with his chilling. Fine. Yes. Like she was doing me a favor. Like she didn't hit me up. Watched us. Saw our engagement. Saw how I give it up. Went on my IG. Saw how I give it up. And hit me up. Ma'am. I really be wanting to know if these people who do this, like, especially like the skin, like, let me know. Because I be wondering, like, people who do because like Jackie Anna used to talk about that. She talked about it a lot. Like certain, like, even the beauty influencers, they offer the white ones so much more. And like, they really think you're supposed to kiss their ass for like 3 bottles of some fucking foundation that's not even your fucking shade. Like, why do people really think that, like, they really be wanting to live off of our talent, our vibe, our fucking clear skin for pennies on the quarter. Fuck a pennies on a dollar. Not even pennies on a quarter. For pennies on the fucking $10. Like, and we're supposed to be fucking happy about it. Like, bitch, I'm tired of people. She said that Sagittarius thought she was going to press a Scorpio. They better try again. Sagittarius don't press me, boy. I be like, I told you I had an argument with a Sagittarius like 2 years ago. That girl's still trying to get a fucking reaction. I was like, are you sure you want to go this route with me? I was like, are you sure? I'm never speaking to you again, bitch. When I say that shit, I be dead ass serious. People think I be playing. If you know me and you know these Scorpio vibes, you better keep that crazy sad shit to yourself, bitch. I don't play them games. Gladys. I don't know Gladys, but Gladys, we are here at 6 o'clock. From now on, we don't do the 12 p.m. noons live streams no more because I just couldn't get up that early consistently. I don't wake up that early. Y'all see, I go to sleep at like 5, 6 in the morning. The fuck I look like getting up and being ready for noon. I could hardly get up on time and be ready to work out at noon. Why people call me? It's a scam call. It says potential scam. She said you have several platforms and she wants to give you $30 to be on all 3. Yes. Please talk about sis. Like, why not? Well, shit, that's true. She ain't give a fuck, so why I supposed to give a fuck? Why can't she let I think you want to know why can't she let Omarion be? She must still have feelings. Of course she does. Of course she does. But you have to live with your repercussions. People just think they're gonna force a response out of us. Like they just keep going, and we just like, I just don't want to. Leave me alone. Like, what do you want? Leave me the fuck alone. She said, but it's going to get crazy because she's young and used to bouncing around and Jay's controlling and emotional. She said she don't watch Love and Hip Hop. Me neither, but I'll watch it. It's a lot of gaslight and Jovi on the show. I was mad that I watched it. Really? Child, I might not want to watch it. I really don't like watching the Uber ghetto. I really don't. I really, really don't. I can't deal with it. By Dre, no headphones. She said, I said that bested Beats by Dre new headphones out now for $30. You silly. How many billionaires are after her? Isn't he a billionaire? I think, yeah. Like, she don't fuck with him. Like, what are we talking about? Let's deal with that. Hell yeah. She's like, listen, this is Dr. Dre we talking about. Yeah, he whipped a few bitches' asses, but, you know. That's exactly what she's saying, but, you know. He's like, listen, he don't whoop that a couple asses, but you know, he hold me down. He bought me a $2 billion house. She said, ooh, the funny thing is I see a lot of beautiful women with ugly dudes weird. It's not really weird. Majority of them ugly guys got money. Ugly men know, see, that they have to actually provide something for a woman to be with them. If they ugly and broke, that bitch is just, she don't love herself. Nobody told her to love herself. But I'm telling you, if he's ugly, he got money. And he could provide. He could take care of shit. He could take care of, you know, he offers the stability. God, listen, how many was talking in American money? How much was she talking in American money? Because maybe that, no, she meant American. She said $30. She didn't say euros or yen. She said $30, sis, $30. Maybe that's what the problem was. She was talking a currency that don't mix with your frequencies. Child, I wish that was the case. I wish that was the case, sis. That was not the case. I told you. I turned around. I was like, damn, because I'm stupid. I drank coffee. I like coffee at night. Like when I get off of here, after, you know, I settle down and I take my shower or whatever, I'm probably going to make me some coffee and have me a piece of cheese Danish. This is what I do. Anyway, so I had coffee at like 12:30 last night. Then I had another cup of coffee at like 4:30. So I didn't go to sleep till 7:30. Woke up at 9:30 because my phone was beeping. My boo was telling me good morning, even though his ass been up since like 5:30 because he's normally up at 5:30. But he knows I don't wake up that early, so he tries to text me at a reasonable time. So I woke up for like 5 minutes to text him to text him our morning camaraderies and shit. And then I went back to sleep, and the next thing I know, it was like 11:55. And I've been up since then. She watching, so she knows. I honestly don't give a fuck. I honestly don't. She said he's the one that got away, and that's why she's mad about it. Because like I said, I get it. It's always that one. You know, it's always that person that you know, is it. Is it. And he's it for her. And she ain't never gonna be happy without him. That's why she trying to fucking destroy his life, because she low-key know he was it and she done fucked it up. That's why you don't fuck up it. Just because he was touched, we don't know, doesn't mean he is DL. That's true too. Just because it happened don't mean he was that he is, or just because it allegedly happened, even though I do believe that something happened to them boys back in the day, that don't mean that he DL. That just means she messy as fuck. She said all that money, she's still empty. She's not even attracted to him. This shit is going to haunt her forever. Child on red. Hey, Ayana, how are you, boo? Hey, Lainey. Love to hear. Didn't even know you lied. 6 o'clock. I'm done with y'all. I'm done. I'm done with y'all. Y'all know it's 6 o'clock. Elizabeth said, I'm a Scorpio. My baby daddy is a Sagittarius. I hate it. That's my ass off. I'm convinced we're not compatible. I don't think we're compatible. I think that's too close. You know? Like, I just think it's too close on the horoscope wheel. We're very similar, but not in what's important. That's what I think. Yes, child. I was supposed to come on here and tell y'all. Let me just grab something. I got these things from the store. I'm not telling about y'all until if I think they work. They really stink. They really smell. Anyway, I was supposed to say, look at this skincare product, guys. You see this beautiful complexion that I have. Whenever y'all ask me, Jovi, what do you use for your skin? Why is it so clear? I use this from blah, 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 blah. It helps me with my fine lines and my dark spots and my wrinkles. Bitch, we all know I don't have dark spots or wrinkles. But like I said, she wanted to use this Claire skin to make a buck and give me $30. She said, we crazy. I'm saying. Of course, Glass. I'm glad to see you, sis. I ain't see you in a little minute. That's why I like you. We both Scorpios. I like you too. April better be careful before Dre put them beats upside her head. That's not nice, but it's true. She don't care. April will take an ass whooping. Some people will just take an ass whooping. April will take an ass whooping for that Dre cash. April is the type that I believe will take an ass whipping happily until she gets as much as she can to be out. There's a lot of women like that. Let's not act like there ain't. There is. It's a lot of them. He got one for Tuesday, one for Thursday, and all of them is with it. They don't give a fuck. He buying them houses. They got cars. They could buy whatever they want. They got credit cards. They got cash. He comes with stacks like this. Happy Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? She said, how many of y'all seriously gonna turn it? I don't want to wear another, you don't have to wear her stuff. He's Dre. But I do get it. I get it. Like I said, I wouldn't do it. But I get it. I would buy my own furs and red bottoms. But I get it. I do get it. I would understand and I would know. I know people who would be like, and her shoes fit me. And I'll be like, bitch, you gonna wear her shoes? She be like, yup. I know people like that. I know people like that. So but I'm just saying, I would be like, I'm about to buy everything that I want right now. I got Dre Day, bitch. Everything I've ever wanted. I'm about to get it. Because I'm about to like, here we go shopping, boo. I just need the card. There will be boxes coming from everywhere, all over the world. I'm like, what is the limit, sir? Take me. I need to know the limit. My dad used to do that when I was small. That's to tell you. I know the game. My dad used to take us shopping. Me and my little brother used to take us shopping. We had a half an hour and we had like a amount limit that we could not go over. And we had to bring everything to the fucking register. Like, he didn't actually walk around the store with us. That's not how my dad give it up. He didn't do that. He would just be like, you know, like back in the day, y'all got like 20 minutes, you know, neither one of them go more than $100 or some shit. You know, he trying to get summer shopping or whatever. We were like, damn, I'm gonna get this, you know, but $600 back in the day was a lot of fucking money. Child, we would just be gathering up. A lot of we ain't never count the shit. You know, we kids, we never count the shit. We just take the shit to the register. Just take the shit to the register. That's how you do it. You just take the shit to the register and put the shit at the register. Especially when you chopping with a dude, just take the shit. I remember this girl. Do I want to tell y'all this story? Because it might make me look very bad. But it wasn't bad. I swear I didn't do nothing. I didn't do anything. I'm not going to tell y'all, because if I tell y'all, y'all going to think I am so bad, but I didn't do anything. I just let myself buy whatever the fuck I wanted to buy on a nigga dime. I didn't do nothing. I was trying to put this chick on and she was being stupid. She's like, he said I can't have. I said, he said that. I said, we in the store. What you mean? I went right and got what I wanted. And I put that shit right on the fucking register. I went and got that shit. I put that shit right on the fucking register. Fuck you talking about? Everything. Like, my daddy told me that. Go get that shit. That nigga paying all that shit at the register. Like, that nigga look you in the face and tell you no. At the register. Fuck out here. Where he got it? Nah, ladies. But that's just me. Did Jovi say that she rolled over to say hey to him or rolled over to text him? Did she say she tried to be slick? I said text. Baby, if I had this nigga in my bed, I would have been asleep. Okay? I'd have had no need for the coffee. Knocked out. I'd been asleep, sis. I'd been asleep. Knocked out, ma'am. Stop being messy, though. Stop being messy, though. He's gonna skip out a supper cup, huh? You can't. What did I say? About with people who can deal with that bullshit and just, who can deal with the indecisiveness. It's crazy. But again, everybody to each their own, you know? I'm fucking with a Gemini. They crazy as shit, you know? So, hey. Brownstone said I'm funny. Thank you. I actually don't do it on purpose. Who said you can't have your own money? I never said you couldn't have your own money. I like having my own money as a woman. We need, again, but you knew, so we're going to let you rock out. Because I feel like I say this at least once a week. What does that have to do with the price of tea in China? You can have your own money. Beyonce didn't always have more money than Jay-Z. Do you remember how poppin' Jay-Z was back in the day? Jay-Z was a great fucking option. Who else was she going to marry? Jay-Z is still a great fucking option. Jay-Z is never going to leave his wife. Jay-Z is going to be a great father to his fucking kids. Y'all keep talking about the drug dealing Jay-Z. That nigga is big and grown. Big and whole grown and a whole husband. Well, who else she would have married to get what out of them? To get what? Jay-Z out here buying islands. For bitches' birthdays. He buying islands, ma'am. Ma'am. I can't help you, ma'am. There you go. He takes care. And just because you have it, don't mean Jay-Z takes care. He managed it, he took it. He takes care. He takes care. He makes all that. He got his own money. He got mad money. So it ain't a Wendy Williams and Kevin Hunter situation. I can't. That situation scares the shit out of me. That's why I need a man with it already. Okay? Beyonce had got her whole Jay-Z circa 1999, ma'am. I'm old enough to remember that. She winning. She was winning then. She winning now. She got 3 beautiful children. They vacation on islands together. They got boats. He bought her islands. He buy whatever fuck she want. He do whatever she say. He in back and he ready. She ain't mad. I don't know why y'all be hating on them. You better let them people live. That's why I've been saying that he can't afford whatever money his ex-wife want a month. Yeah, just give it to her. Go ahead. Oh, she's talking about Dr. Dre, though. Yeah, who is she going to mess with? Dr. Dre, who would try to assault her? Or some nigga who would really be out here? Y'all talking about secret babies that he may have. There's whole dudes out here that's having multiple babies on. Who are you going to get with? Usher, who out here boinking everybody with the herpes. Who was she going to marry? She made a fantastic choice. Her only better choice probably would have been Kobe Bryant. Just off the top of my head, in the moment, just thinking off the top of my head, she made a fantastic choice. And you have to remember, you can't just, you gotta marry a man. You gotta marry a man that want to marry you more than you want to marry him. Love you, well, really love you, because we all want to marry, but more than they do. But he gotta be willing to give it up for you, hard, right? And that's what she got. She's good. Beyonce is fantastic. Okay. She says Beyonce got him because of his money. That's a very big thing. He is stable. Beyonce is a Virgo, I believe. Yes, she's a Virgo. She does that whole, I have a Virgo rising. She has that whole stability thing. He's stable. He makes things happen. He's a hard worker. Money is a part of that, because men like that make money. Men, remember when Whitley Gilbert told Dwayne that because at the time he ain't had no money and all this shit, and she was telling him all the things that she finds that she wants in a man and all of this shit. And what did she say? She said men like are never broke. Facts. Men like that are gonna get it. Whether he gonna get it at 19, he gonna get it at 20, he gonna get it at whatever age, he gonna get it. You know when your dude is gonna get it. You know he's gonna get it. Yo nigga just talking shit. He ain't really gonna do nothing. We all know. You know when you get, when they, oh, I'm doing this, and oh, I'm opening a shop, and I'm doing all this dumb shit, right? And you be like, yeah, babe, I'm so proud of you. But you know that nigga ain't doing that shit. But if you got a man, like my man, I'm gonna tell you, my man says, I'm building an empire. And that nigga mean that shit. If you fucking with some dude and he talking shit, or if you fucking with a dude and you see it in him. She saw it in Jay-Z, and she said, that's my nigga right there. Him. Jigga man, where he was doing all that jigga, big pimpin', all of that. She was like, that's my nigga. Because she saw it in him. She knew. Child, vintage for days, ma'am. Oh, I like vintage. I like vintage everything. I buy vintage fur coats. I bought a vintage pair of, what are they? Some shoes. But they ain't really never been worn. Especially them expensive shits. People don't wear them. It's like the Kardashians who, when women buy shit, put it in a closet and never actually wear it. Or they might wear it once. Damn right I'll buy it. Damn right I'll buy it. Thank you. But hold on. Where was I? We just jumped. Hold up. What time? How we get over our Jay? You're supposed to let me know. If a dude tells me he taking me shopping, I don't ask for limits or ish. I don't ask for, like, this girl. I didn't tell y'all the story. It wasn't even my boyfriend. It was her boyfriend. It wasn't her boyfriend. It was oh God, it was a bad story. I don't want to tell a story because y'all gonna think I'm wild. It was a long time ago, but y'all gonna think I'm wild. I don't want to really tell a story. But fuck it. Let's tell a story. So I was just chilling. It was this dude. I know him forever. I've literally known this nigga since like 12, right? I used to date him back before. But he was with this girl. They weren't even together. Like, he just used to like fuck her. We're together because he actually had a girlfriend. I know this is so bad, right? He had a girlfriend. Anyway, they were together. Him and the girl that we were with. He came and picked me up. We was just chilling, right? And we were going to the mall. Going to the mall, right? And he was saying some shit. And then she was like, we was in Coach. I believe it was we was in a mall. But you know how they have all the bag? I didn't even want the shit. I ended up giving the shit to my daughter. But anyway, it was just like, she was like, I said, I can't pick up. And I was like, oh, because in my head, I'm getting whatever I want. If I see something, I'm getting it. And he's going to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? But again, people are different. Mentalities are different, right? So he told her, she and none of this shit. Bitch, what the fuck he, right? I don't know what he doing. He buying some shit. He doing some shit. All I know, I done went around in a little boutique and shit. I got like 3 things, including this little pink Coach wallet. I have not used that wallet ever. It's so funny. It's like a pink Coach sequence wallet. And I remember it because when I came home, my daughter took it from me. Right? She took it from me. She was a little baby. She took it from me. She's like, it's mine. And I just put all the shit on the counter. And she was like, and then she at the counter with him. And she's like, he said, I don't give a fuck what he said. And I walked out. He bought all my shit though. I don't give a fuck what he said. I couldn't believe it. I was like, bitch. I said, this ain't even your nigga. I said, this nigga got a whole bitch at home. And you care? And I'm just like, I see, this is the problem right here. I said, this is why this shit is happening to you, ma'am. I'm along for the ride. I'm just along for the ride. Okay. I've known him a very long time, and I'm just along for the ride. I swear to God, ain't nothing go down or nothing like that. But it was a long time ago though. But I was just chilling. I was just like, yeah, I'll go. I think we was going to Long Island or some shit. To like one of them. But I was like, whatever, Jersey. I don't remember. But I was just like, you wow. Every time she tried to she was like, but he says. I said, I don't give a fuck what he says. I'm like, I'm gonna get my shit. I've always got my shit with this nigga, like with any nigga, but this nigga gonna give me what the fuck I want. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I'm like, but you leaving with him, because when we leave here, I'm gonna get dropped home. You with this nigga all day, and you don't get nothing, ma'am. I'm sorry, kitty. You know we love you. She said, listen, my ex, while I was in college, was a sad, and boy, I tell you, drove me nuts. I'm done, sir. How did you trick me? But then he said, look at here, woman. I cashed you out. That's how I got you. They doing it, man. But they know who to cash out, and they know who they don't need to. I was just like, I was disgusted by the girl. I ain't gonna hold you. I was disgusted by the girl. I was like, you are so dumb. I was like, yo, I was like, what the fuck? Like, she would do the most crazy. And I just would be like, ma'am, why are you doing this? Like, why? Why are you doing this? Could you love him? Bitch, I spent many years of my life loving this nigga. That's not how you do it. Like, what? Like, at this time, I'm over it. We just cool. We hanging. I want to get some shit. And at the time, I wasn't with nobody or dating nothing. So, he in town. I don't got to do nothing. I'm going to give me my shit. Oh, you in a car? Okay, sis. I don't care. I don't care. I'm just telling y'all what happened. She said, I asked what the limit is because I don't want to get to the cash register and get embarrassed because I went over his limit. But you know your man's limit. Right? You know your man's limit. You know if that nigga take you to Louis Vuitton, when you need to go for the cute little wallet or a little scarf, or when you can go for that bad boy purse you've been wanting. You know your nigga limit. You know if that nigga too broke to pay for that shit, boo. But if you really want it, he gonna make it happen. We like to feel. She said, "I'm a Virgo. We like to feel stable." Yeah, I like. That's my Virgo rising in me. The stability. When I'm talking about the stability, and I need the stability. That's not the Scorpio. That's not the Scorpio. That's not my, air. That is the whole Virgo rising in me. Stable, sir? Please. I love it. Mm-mm-mm. She said, a bullshitter. Out the winter is not my man. Ex clothes. Yeah, not like that's gross. But again, I know women who might do the shit. So, she said, but she had her own payment money, some type of money. It wasn't as much. It's not. It's bigger when you're a woman and you start the way she was raised. Listen to me. It's not about because I have money, I don't need a man. It's not about the money, the stability in him. How much women do we see out here with all the money in the world and they lonely as shit? They old, they lonely, and they got all this fucking money. Beyonce make money for shits and fucking giggles, for enjoyment of her art. You know what I'm saying? I do this for the enjoyment. That's how a woman, for enjoying, she goes so hard and is so focused not to make money, and to create a security for her and her kids. That's her man's job. She knows this. Beyonce don't do none of this shit to create security financially for her kids. She don't. She does this because it's her art. Yes, stability is important. That's his job. That's his job. Even though, she makes a shitload of money. She's not thinking about none of that shit with him. She's not thinking about that. She knows she makes it. She knows he's smart enough to manage it. They never go broke. She know that. She know my man's smart. That's how I think. My man's smart. He could manage money. He could take care of things. A man who can't manage money scares the shit out of me. I was married to one of those before. I could never do it again. She knows her man's smart. Her man can manage money. It don't matter how much millions of dollars, because Beyonce ain't the I paid for this type of bitch. That's we got to remember the mentalities and really think about what we're saying when she's saying it, because what the money she have, it don't mean nothing. Bro, it don't mean nothing. Beyonce get up tomorrow and say, you know what? I want to have like 8 more children and I never want to sell another fucking album again. And disappear into the fucking clouds. She can and she will. She knows that her nigga gonna hold it down. She said, I don't really care. I didn't do nothing wrong. Yep. Jay-Z did that. Yeah, she was popping, but he did that. He did that. He did that. She took it from her dad. If you old enough to remember, because her dad, and she gave it to her husband. If you can't give it to your husband to say, and again, not a Kevin Hunter ass nigga. You don't do that with a dude who he did that. So no matter how much you can't be that bitch if you with a nigga who ain't do that. Because if he ain't do that, he gonna try to hold you back. He gonna be resentful of your shit. Jay-Z don't have no reason to be, no matter how much y'all want to talk about Jay-Z and he ain't this and he ain't that. Jay-Z ain't got no reason to be resentful of his fucking wife. He's J fucking Z. Okay, I think I explained that. What else? We're gonna finish this up because y'all done got me at an hour and a half, and y'all know I don't even like going past an hour. I was chilling, pull up with my guy friend. Be like, get whatever you want. I said, okay, that's it. She was like, he said I can't buy nothing. He said we can't get nothing. I said, we? I was like, who's the we? And I said that. I said, who's we? And he's like, what? And I was like, who is this we? Bitch, I went right. Cause I'm like, I want what I want. I've been doing this with this nigga forever. This is my high school boyfriend. Let me just say, this is the first nigga that ever trick off on me. You think we chilling? Besides my daddy. Trick off for me. You think we big grown and in our 30s now? And we just chilling? And you think I ain't gonna fucking go pick up what the fuck ever I want? This nigga been busting bank since high school, ma'am. He ain't gonna stop. Not cause you here. Not cause of none of this shit. If I want it, I'm getting it. I'm putting it on this counter, ma'am. And I dare him not to buy it. Well, I didn't say that, but real rap, I was like, we'll see about that. We'll see, ma'am. I didn't say that she shouldn't have married him. I'm saying, why do you think? Okay. Stability, ma'am. Saying she had messed with LeBron. Do you know how old LeBron is compared to us? The real? You too young. LeBron is a child. He's a baby. LeBron is like, what, 30? Jay-Z and Beyonce are like 40. So for you to say that, especially like back then, LeBron was probably like 12. But anyway. She said one thing I got. She said, yeah, she did. She was mad. She was weird. But again, I don't know. But again, I was so used to him buying me whatever. I was just like, ma'am, this is a part of the reason I said I would chill today. Like, cause I need some shit. Like, for real. Like, we've known each other since we were fucking 12, ma'am. Whatever. Like, when I would live in Atlanta and he would come there in Atlanta, like, he would buy me shit. We wasn't even doing, we were just chilling. Sometimes, when I first went down, but, not really. He would buy my mama shit. He would buy fucking, like, the whole, like we'd get bedding and, like, whatever the fuck I wanted, however the fuck I wanted it. And you think that we gonna be at this mall talking about we shopping and I'm not gonna get what the fuck I want to get, man. You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up and he got you gassed. Because I don't know what the fuck. One thing that I'll say is that while Jay-Z ain't shit, we don't know that Jay-Z ain't shit. Don't talk about people mind up like that. You don't know that. Yep, we don't know that. The extra baby, y'all will never find out. Sleeping with Rihanna, y'all will never find out what happened in that elevator. You will never find out. And them chicks in Barbados, you will never find out. We don't know. Jay-Z hitting big at 50. She's Beyonce like 40. LeBron is like 30, 32, 35. So what? He would have still been like 15. Do y'all think about that? He would be like, I am Beyonce's age. LeBron is a baby, especially back then. Now he a grown man. Now LeBron is a grown man. Back then, LeBron was a baby. At 30, LeBron was a baby. He was still a baby. I was looking at LeBron. At 30, how old the fuck was LeBron? He was a fucking baby. She was already married by then. Like 30, 25. What? He was 30? Some bullshit? I don't know. Anyway. I'm out of here because y'all got me on here for an hour and a half. And y'all know I don't like being on this long. These damn long ass lives. But I do appreciate y'all coming through. and listening to your girl and liking my hair, my stories and whatnot. Listen, don't be telling other people my stories and what the fuck I be doing when I was young and, you know, cute and have my whole life ahead of me. I still got my life ahead of me, child. So let me not say it like that. I still got mad life living my best life. She said, I think it's talking about after he won the ring. I hear that rumor, second, third ring, whenever she did Lemonade. Okay, so y'all think that Beyonce, okay, so think about it. So y'all saying that Beyonce boinked LeBron with Jay-Z, the bastard. I hear you. She says she always in her mid-40s. Yeah, you might as well stay on until 8 p.m. and no. Yes, I appreciate y'all time, and as always, I hope you live your life like it's golden, because there is no other way to live it. See y'all tomorrow.